am I to do?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Brothers died on the road. Man tried to push. Felt bones break. Man buying heirlooms. None east fled on.
The spells pack.
Let's move. Have to keep going. I have a lot on my mind. And, well...
Something over there. Are the gods truly this petty? I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered... Did you want something? If not, I'm perfect.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Looking ahead. What path lies before me? That's curious. What's inside? Cursed to put my hands on everything. Don't mind if I do.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, Citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Eyes open, body still. The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost... I don't know... buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with...
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is
Silence
imminent.
those little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
I'd probably...
This unit is damaged, citizen. This unit is damaged, citizen.
None of them has sticky fingers. You'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Very well.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city.
Just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
Greetings.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's
God of the oppressed.
Hear me out.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. You're damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation.
Confuses me for a member of...
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Maybe the circus would be more open to
plans to
traders?
expand his territory.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mater temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure doing... This place is real shabby.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin.
Don't mind it.
After all this time.
God of the oppressed.
Which means
My
we're getting
eye.
a real...
Damn priests.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
Can't believe I got kicked out of a temple.
It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
It's got private rooms.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. How dare you? Of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you owe...
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Everyone is the catch of the day.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this...
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamy-jigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do?
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind, part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
I think a bunch of martyrs will be...
One more mark, then we can go.
The Master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally after 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person. Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you there.
We were just discussing, celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar.
You should come. It'll be the talk of Baldur's Gate. Oh, great. The palace looks out over the lower city.
Forgive us for not escorting you there.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. What's the plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Ar.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans.
From what I...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting.
Just think.
Blood near the bed.
No notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
What's next, I wonder?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Landlord. Contraband storage. Murdered by my son.
Oh man, that's awful.
Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why? Dwarf like me. Dresses in red. Killed folk. Slowly.
The spell's power.
Can't give up now. With haste. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Start over, and I will gladly do so. Oh, I'm sure he has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them. Haven't we lingered long enough? The city turns to ceremony. Gladly do so.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you. Your offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
I haven't got anything else to say to you. Leave me alone. What? How? 9 hells. Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it.
Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless. Incident involving... Everyone deserves the chance. Investment to get me started.
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
What are you calling this new business?
Danger to all of us.
I heard you tracked down the man.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Think about it. They're stuck here with no point.
always ready.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Oh, we fixed on some lines.
Got camp bits and bobs from Dampelon's dancing axe.
I have secured a most excellent supply.
Thought we get something
Off with you.
If you've ever considered bathing in the Chionthar,
I wish I could have spent more time.
I tried. It is not for us. Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us? Claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy.
How goes the search? Valyria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they... That's it! If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then...
Temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Seems simple enough.
Bloody gnomes. We need to find where... You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of intimidation. I agree. But we can't... Give the right look. Solid bones. Steady face. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay.
Why are some people so strange about Sharess's caress? It's just sex.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess.
People are just walking into
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
It's Rivington next. They might have something we've forgotten. Such a rude. Like what? I don't know. But I'll
know if we'll see it.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute's armies lay siege.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
We can get in Worm's Crossing, and if a patron...
Look, Sharess's
Could
caress
you
isn't
me for a
just
member
about
of
wetting
staff?
your whistle.
Drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state.
Open your mind to new sensations. A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. Murdered! They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I have little coin. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grot. The client's a favourite of hers, too. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest.
I won't let anything happen.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. He wants to help you save the world. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see Raph.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
You want a drink? Hoots is your woman.
Now, what can Hoots do for you, stranger? Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Charesse caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Don't know about that. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first... Damn! First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, are you?
Guild. Just nervous, but don't worry.
A drow or a drink?
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed. The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram!
And nice. Oh. The pangs of...
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
Again.
Just have such a...
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Yay. Oh, you'd better have a... I suppose.
if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out. Will you tell Saul that snails are not an aphrodisiac? They're just salty.
Look at me. You need only look at me.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and...
Keep scaring your regulars off, Swords.
That blacksmith was...
You can stare as much as you like.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are...
We found surfaces crave the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamselle.
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We want both of you.
There's an idea. If you're comfortable sharing, so am I.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first.
For being a friend who helped Amira, we will charge... Let's go. This is thrilling.
I mean, to try.
You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
Yeah. Haven't even got inside yet.
Much more than your fate and mine rests on it.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Boss.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my land.
As much as I enjoy...
Eager for
If
battle.
you had any bargaining
Objective
chips,
noted.
or rather, floated off into the astral.
Curious.
No time to rest.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here. Shall we? I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the lights before we begin. It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy.
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie.
You know, I had a dream just like this once.
I'm surprised you needed the two of us for this to happen, but I am so glad it has.
Oh, Empyrean High Priestess, let us worship at your altar.
The Drow siblings fall to their knees in mock prayer towards Shadowheart, lavishing caresses over her thighs.
I'd be more pleased if you joined them.
The night skips on, filled with fantasies Shadowheart seemed all too primed to suggest.
Breathe deep and move.
Give me a mo.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly. Even in the best of times, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war.
Give me.
We recover quickly, but not.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze.
Of course.
You must want.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Still breathing, despite everything. Better not be cursed. Don't waste a step.
Let's get on with it.
No time to rest.
Devil's Den.
I know he can be set free.
Need to find a way forward.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. Dancing, dinner, drinks.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Nymph's Grotto.
Can't keep me out.
You haven't even gone inside yet.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, decadent delights.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Every substance has been tried.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir.
You told me the armor was
Exquisite. Almost painfully so.
What in the nine hells would you do with it? Think of it.
Well, the person with you.
To meet my mother and father.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
How long do the effects?
And their virility. To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Shh. Look at me.
Something's on my mind.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tower. Oh, and you'll... Well?
I sense some hesitation.
Just have such... I mean, to try.
Oh, my hand slipped. If not over, then through.
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Through my brain.
Give me.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
I most certainly do.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
All right, Karlak, it's go time. Oh my word. Tactical.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's cook with fire, baby. I'm heating up.
Nothing important is ever easy. Let's move.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full, your mind rested, your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I'm afraid I'm not.
All right. What now? Best be on my way.
Den of decadent.
I'll give it a shot.
Underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil.
Let them see you taking charge of your...
You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
What?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort, or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
In here I thought you had half a... You signed a deal with Raphael. What would... Because why would a devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his God's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's... I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Already feeling better.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than take... But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our death. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom.
I'll take that.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael? Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sound... And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. I was absent for 1 moment. If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that the devil will come to collect. But that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival...
Destiny waits in...
safe to take? You're absolutely sure?
My goodness. Every substance has been tried and tested by...
Voss.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
So quick to share it with him. This is not wise.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her daughter.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith.
Istik. Now, once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. No, there is not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Indolence breeds madness.
Attention!
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with a sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. Certainly not. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your... The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body. The gate's flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Gate. Very well.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Good. I was just starting to miss...
At the ready.
I don't pay. You paid Raphael a visit. A toast to Raphael's latest client, the savior of the city.
Don't worry. The boss treats his clients right. He's as honest as his life is long. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. When he's there, yes. But he's a busy man. This current crisis has him so busy, he's barely been home since he met you. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative, but sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to... Talking about this won't end well for... Conversation's over. We'll celebrate.
A drow or a drink?
I have something to ask.
Press your belly to the bar, chum. Try hooch hooch. Cuts real deep. Pleasure.
Caresses caress.
Exactly.
Also has
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Dude.
10 loaves of bread. Then fine. 15 loaves each.
Dancelon's dancing out. The half the safe house to hear a mention. Right tool will do the trick. What path lies before me?
Oh, honey, we should stock up.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need honey.
Another step forward.
The lips, the tongue. If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance...
Fine. They thrash everyone. What does it feel like?
Simply as...
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Excuse me? We're discussing Steel Watcher gyronetic.
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too?
Calms Garms.
To meet my mother.
to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, and as soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be... What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Sure. I'll just raise my fists and... it's no use. I can't do it. Guess old Narber's more of a talker than a fighter. Whew. I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt. It's a good job I ran into you. Roar, are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you? Yes! Nobber has found his calling! Maybe not. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Wow! That was so much better than I'll ever be. Bless us with your gentle, holy spirit. No, so wait, no, come back. Invented the steel what? Oh, I'm pretending to be a dog. Everyone likes dogs. You liked me?
Enjoy our new collection of luxury sleepwear, Neverwinter Nighties.
Here we go.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, if it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, a killer, that's gods. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me. You wouldn't either, if you knew. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember.
It's very leather-like.
Imagine seeing a...
It depends on the person
What is at the thought?
and their virility.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most... I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find.
You have got to check out Dan.
No door. Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any. Whatever.
Or the targeting modules. You don't like that?
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your adventuring needs.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't... Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service? Harpers. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But she wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise. Here's the key. The others are below. And bearing bad news by the looks of it. Thank you. Right, Sonny. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
You break it, you... well...
Wearing armor.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketheric out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next. Do you know? I took her face, but she died before I wonder what Orin plans to do with you.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
taste my fury.
Nothing will stand in my way. Still on my feet. With haste. I've got it.
Ready for this?
Let's finish this.
Doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder? Can't slow down. Something good here, I hope. Very well.
Thank you! A harbor code. Meant to be used for doppelgangers, imposters, things like them. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. The others, they're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar. The High Harper didn't tell you. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt.
My faith protects me.
The corpse running.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Time to press ahead. I should speak up.
What? By the Morden Sammon's curlies. Of course. Oh, clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidings. I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers.
I brought my own.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with good. This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baal spawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government. But Orin,
He's more predator than politician, I think. Tell the lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. Tell me, what do you know of a man named...
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. And would again. The world takes much from those who... Infection, indoctrination, eradication. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Yes? Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better...
Men, women, children, all... A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, step one, create an army and order it to march. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it to make this city a safe haven. We'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, a stroke victim. I asked Father later. No, he said.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It could just be my imagination. What, though? I couldn't say. Not a tragedy. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand.
So much for the... This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose. Yes?
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the moon.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry.
Let's see. Don't mind if I do.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir. Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Aren't they just... What can I do for you, sir? I must say, the wood paneling cost a fortune, but it's... everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Be assured.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the Steelwatch.
You told me the armor was a bomb.
Yes, but they were...
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Don't mind if I do. Breathe deep and move. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
How else was I supposed to be interrupted?
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
I need a quick word.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Won't be. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Lower the gates!
Let's see what this does.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inaugural.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash.
Are they going to arrest us?
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Can't believe they put that mindless Steel Watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blade. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look. Respect the fist.
Are they going to arrest
Now they
us?
call for the Steel Watch.
What if they throw us in jail?
It's a waiting that's hard.
Have you heard anything about what it's like in the...
Well.
Inside. Oh, I can't very clear.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody.
No time to talk.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody.
Oh, leave it out.
I don't care how many they make.
One more time.
You've been saying that for ages.
They say Gortash won't be king, but that pomp upstairs sure.
Down the door.
Let none transgress on this blessed day. Lord Gortash's ceremony will proceed without hindrance. Non-compliance will be punished.
Who says you entered the house before the fire started?
Are they going to arrest us?
What's next?
Let none transgress on this blessed day. Lord Gortash's ceremony will proceed without hindrance. Non-compliance will be punished.
Nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened. Home in no time.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your...
This calls for careful footwork. Bet I could crack that open. Better be cautious.
The guard is
Bid and attendee. Eat all the onions. Old man Otto. Back here again. Cell stinks like an old cabbage. 3 bowls of the stew. What now? Goodness! Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the 5th nail, wee jail. What's your business? I need to lay off the hooch. The man it finds out, she'll kick me clear to Neverwinter. Well, who am I to argue? Hang on. Should have been locked. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
Moving in. What's up for discussion?
On your way.
What do you want? You're the one.
Carry on.
You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, empty as a stare. A tadpole. He spoke in accusations. Apostasy. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. No more sulking. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
That's some goddamn poetry right there. I'm not paid to chat.
Huh?
Stay on my good side.
Catch a break.
Carry on.
Softer than a whisper. Let's see what this does. Best get in and out. Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's inside? Should mind my step.
Absolute cultists.
On my way. Free for the taking. Come on, open up.
Good. The cell's open. One's...
Very well.
Muttering in his sleep. Something about a dragon sleeping on the worm's room.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
There is work to do. I'll take this way. Don't be shy.
No crazy.
Can't give up now. a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Worms Rock. There's a few haystacks.
Never a dull moment. How much farther can I go?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Action, not reaction.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No one stopped me yet. Light on my feet.
If you insist.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Blackets will be done. An efficient path.
Don't waste a step.
My faith will guide me.
Onward.
Hey ho. Phew.
I wonder what the next move is.
Action, not reaction.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
A long way to go still.
What's cooking? Here goes.
No time to dally. Let's see what we have here.
I want to have a word. What path lies before me?
I'm ready. On I go.
I'd love to, thanks.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Well, well, well.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more
What if they throw us in jail?
Pretend I'm a fist.
No harm in a little
Tell me
conversation.
what you're doing in the
It
house.
won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really graze that pit there.
Down the door.
He wasn't even hurt.
Sound like somebody was in trouble.
That's why nothing.
Looking ahead.
Home in no time.
I spoke to a witness.
Best be on my way.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
What's next, I wonder?
What it means to say is that the
I
witness
don't
was
know, dear.
mistaken.
I don't know.
Leah drunk.
Please be patient.
What to do? One day I'll catch a break.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. Yes, I have some connections in the upper city. You won't fight the coming battle alone.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells! Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
It won't happen.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army... For us. I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter?
If it isn't Little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Go on up.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. What to do? Time to press ahead. These boots have seen everything.
Be cautious.
Come on, open up.
I'll take that.
Astonish!
That's curious.
Wonder what's past this.
Another step forward.
Sneaking into a restricted area was a...
Where do I go from here?
Is expecting you.
Not this again.
Please.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Time to press ahead. Very well.
Lady Agnes says the absolute.
Heard. He's up. A split. I'd hate.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty...
Sorry.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Look, I'm all for Gort.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaint.
Imagine where we'd be without them.
He has a point.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping.
Hear that, Nop? Lord Gortash has them talking.
They're a true... Ha! Hell's hallow.
Ravengard is a legend. You hear? My lady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe. Cult army on the march. Hush.
Head up, chest out.
Lord, Archduke.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
It must be exhausting to be...
The Harpers have been Jahira's support has been invaluable.
Well met.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Let's make this happen.
sharp as ever. Checking things out.
Best get going. I have a lot on my mind.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and lead the way then.
Can't slow down.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be caught in trouble.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I'm not sure I believe her. Meaning that in the games and the generals and dukes, we're not even talking.
Here goes nothing.
Dust on the board. What happens next is out of our
Lord
hands.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does...
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will... Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. At least not yet. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slip. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste.
I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Hard to explain it any other way. If only they knew the truth.
The Dead Three orchestrated all of this.
I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash...
Archduke Go...
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was...
An imposter in our ranks. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful.
Our camp houses an imposter, then.
The guild are part of the...
Archduke? Times of strife...
Good day to you.
An historic.
I trust Lord Gortash to protect the city, but unless he can secure the trade...
Thank the living...
Finally.
I may speak only...
True purest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in dark, but Baldur's Gate will soon... Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul,
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. Ravengard's good at... Or is there? My, aren't we eager? Let's meet Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
Such ado about the damned bridge. Bridge. Is it really worth all that ire? Come on. Isn't it?
What? Oh,
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. Gods, I hope they haven't put up the prices again. That ferry's my last chance out of here. Bakshi's got to have something that'll cover... How do you know about that? I told them I'll get the money in time. Not my fault they're charging triple. Take your money, my ass. No! I mean, I quit. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. They're better off without me. You shouldn't be in...
all right. Time to skulk about. Don't give me trouble now. At the ready.
How can they sleep when there's a bloody army coming?
Let's see what this does.
It's more than that. The way they look at you, judging you. I don't like it.
You're not being paid to like.
I have something to ask.
Best behavior around here.
Don't cause any...
open up.